Aloha, aloha family, aloha friends. Um, this is going to be a beginning, the beginning of a wonderful new friendship, I'm sure. And I just want to inform you that my name is Antonia Sara Galindo, and I don't do windows. I am from San Diego, California. I had moved to Hawaii here, going on 11 years, January 28th. And I thought it'd be a good idea to come out and introduce myself and maybe even get some followers and find some people who are interested in the things that I've been doing and that I'm doing. I'm also putting it out there that I am a rubella survivor. My mother was pregnant, um, and when she was pregnant, she found out that she had the German measles. And so the German measles made me totally blind at birth. And unfortunately, my appendix had burst right when my mother was in the process of labor. And there was a lot of complications. And most babies who are rubella survivors come out blind, disfigured, deformed, or stillborn. Unfortunately for me, I came out blind. Um, and some of them are deaf. I didn't become deaf until later on in the years, after more complications came. Um, and I'm in the process of writing a book about my life and being a rubella survivor. Um, and I'm hoping that I will be able to meet other rubella survivors through social media here. So if you are a rubella survivor, please contact me. I have an email, and my email is hiazen at icloud.com. I also have another email, which is hiazen at yahoo.com. Okay, so let's get started, folks. All right, so right now, a lot of people ask me, if you're blind, how do you put on your makeup, right? Okay, so today's lesson is going to be on how the blind chick puts on her makeup. No, I'm really tore up right now. I got my teeth all broken out, and that's also because of the rubella. What happens is that your muscles deteriorate. Excuse me. Your muscles deteriorate after you get a certain age, and my bones are like a 80-year-old woman, so they're really brittle. My bones can break real easy, and so because of those things, I have to be careful. I'm also in a power chair majority of my time, and what else is it? I'm in a power chair. I can't walk for a long distance of time, and like I said, I'm a survivor, and I've had cancer 4 times, and going on my 5th right now because of the situation that's happening with me. I have stomach cancer. But you know what? I live life to the fullest. I love it, and I'll always be that way. My mother always taught us to live life to its fullest, and also to be everything you can be. You know, not like the army, but be all you can be. You know, you're here today, we're gone tomorrow, right? So I am I'm putting my things together as we're talking here, because I'm setting up shop so I can show you how a blind chick puts on her makeup. That's kind of funny, but hey, whatever works, right? So everybody has their own techniques and their own ways of doing things, you know. I also, why not? I'm just like everybody else. And even though my whole life I've always been told, oh, you can't see, you're blind, you can't do this, you can't do that. Honey, every time they told me what I couldn't do, I was too busy proving them wrong. You know what I'm saying? They were telling me, oh, you can't do this. Oh, you can't. Oh, the biggest one. You can't drive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. You can't tell that to the blind chick. she'll prove you wrong. I drove for, oh my goodness, I drove for maybe 15 years. Not legally now, not legally. I was, my second husband, I guess, he, was a retired peace officer, and, he made it possible for me to drive. Anyway, so funny is that, right? Okay, folks, here we go. I'm going to start with, what I put under my eyes first, and, all my makeup, because I'm allergic to a lot of stuff, so I get a lot of my makeup, it used to be from, well, I don't know if we can name names, right? Name brands? Yeah, we can. I think we can. Oh my God, Lauren Hutton. I was a big Lauren Hutton, fan, and I got a lot of makeup from her, and I was allergic, finding out that I was allergic to so much stuff, and now that I'm older, it's not like that. So my skin has changed a lot since I've gotten older. Anyway, so this is the product that I'm using here. This is Dermacol. I don't know if you guys can see this. Dermacol. It's kind of all messed up right now, but anyway, let me show you what I do here. So I gotta hide these dark circles. You know, Latino women have a thing. We get these dark circles under our eyes, and not just Latino women. I mean, it's just kind of fair-skinned women like ourselves. We get these dark circles under our eyes, and the first thing we gotta do is hide those puppies, because God, they're scary. So don't mind me. I love talking and putting on makeup at the same time. Anyway, so this is what I do. I put on my base first, like everybody. Everyone puts on a base. I really changed the way I wear my makeup. And because I've changed the way I wear my makeup, it's gotten a little easier for me because I watch a lot of videos on how to put on makeup. And my stepdad, Anthony DeVargas, I always called him Papa. And my stepdad taught me how to put on makeup. And my mom would never really like me to wear makeup. And then my stepdad said, she wants to be like all the other girls. And why shouldn't she? So he told my mom, I'll make you a deal. I'll teach her how to put on her makeup if you let her wear it. And so my mother was like, all right. So he taught me, because he was an artist, he was a great artist. I love his artwork, and you'll find his artwork in National Geographic and in Chicano Park and other places. There's other restaurants and stuff that he painted. Anyway, long story short, so I can get, this is pretty cool because, how many blind people do you know that can put on makeup, right? How many blind people? So here we go. Right here, I got my base going, and I don't have the best lighting. I'm sorry. I really should make a better lighting than this, but it is what it is. I should have went in the living room and put on my makeup, but sometimes it's too bright in there and it gets too hot and I can't hang. But anyway, okay, so far this is what we have going on. I gotta cover that, that ugliness. That's so funny too. Another thing my papa would say, just because you is blind does not mean you's got to be ugly. That cracks me the hell up, man. Who says that kind of shit, right? I mean, really? So, Papa, I love you. And, yeah, this is funny. So, you know what? He taught me a lot. He taught me a lot about myself. He taught me a lot about how to do things. And if you want something, go for it. Don't sit there and stare at it. Make it happen. Be somebody, And I love that about him. He taught me a lot of things, a lot of things. And it's interesting because my real dad, he, we weren't really close until his dying days, But he knew I loved him. He knew I always wanted to be close to him, but his wife at the time would not let me get close. And she was a very jealous woman. So, you know, besides that, my mother used to beat the crap out of her. So, I used to love that as a kid. Not that that's something nice to share. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm probably having too much fun here, huh? Anyway, this is too funny. Um, so this is how we do it, okay? Everybody has a technique, right? Everybody. Oh, shit. Okay. Uh, Everybody I know that puts on makeup has a technique, okay? Now, my technique is I gotta feel my way around. So, as you can see here, I gotta get up super early tomorrow. I gotta go and, do a test. And, damn, I gotta get up at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'll probably take you guys with me, if I can, for a minute. And show you guys what I gotta go through. But it's kind of interesting. Yeah, here we go. I had all these spots on my face. You know, the older you get, it's like the more spots I'm noticing I'm getting on my face. I never used to get spots on my face. Never. I used to have the most beautiful skin in the world. And now it's like I'm getting older and I got all these spots on my face and it's just like crazy. Okay, so I don't know. It's called age, I guess, you know. What's appropriate? What's appropriate, people? Anyway. So, okay, here we go. So I got that going on, and then I'm going to put this, this is like your, what is it? I got this is a L'Oreal, yeah, or, oh, Revlon, sorry. Revlon, that's why they put their hand back there, huh? Revlon. Okay, anyway, so I use a little bit of everything because my skin is hard to match, and it gets frustrating. When you have fair skin like myself, it's a pain in the butt to match. Because they don't have, you know, stuff for fair skin. Like, you gotta make your own circles and make your own, what do you call it, pigments. So that you find things that are similar to your color, but they're not gonna be exact. That's alright. Dad always taught me. You make your own colors. So, interesting, yeah. Okay, this ain't turning out as well as I thought it would, but it's okay. I can work with it. So anyway, this is what I do. I have to get me some more of this. Here's another one that I use. Can you see that? Oh, I'm sorry. Better Skin, and this is a, let me see, Super Stay. Okay, Better Skin, and I'm trying to see who the company is. Anyway, I can't read it because I'm blind, right? So this is the powder that I'm using. It's kind of this shade here, and I really need to get some new powder today. And I will do that when I go out shopping today. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to see again, because you have to work with the darkness that you got on your face. See that? So here we go. We just stick these in the corners and pop these on. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Now, yeah. I need to go to Lauren Hutton and get me some more makeup because this is not doing it. And I usually just go to Lauren Hutton, order my makeup, and then done with it, you know? But it's been a little... I've been having fun spending money on Christmas, and I spent a lot of money on this Halloween, dude. Talk about going crazy on Halloween. I went bananas. I mean, you'd think I'd go that crazy on Christmas, and, you know, Christmas was my mother's favorite time of the year, and she'd always deck her house out so badass, you know. It always looked like one of them homes on those special, you know, special fancy homes, you know, those rich homes. She always made her house look so beautiful. My mother was so talented in so many ways. It was amazing. Okay, people. So you get an idea here. You know, it's just a lot of hurry up, pat, wipe, stop, pat, wipe. Okay. Um, Now I got a little bit of that on, but I need to put it on in a more broader brush. Wait, let me use this one better. This one is not as broad, but see how it gets the job in there? Yeah. Oh yeah, much better. Okay, this is going faster. Okay. Thank you, people, for being patient with me. I love you guys. You're so awesome. Anyway, I get asked, you know, how does the blind chick put on her makeup? And I thought, you know what? This would be a good starter video, right? Let you guys see how I put on my makeup. And it's pretty much like anybody else, I think. But what do I know? Okay. So here we go. This is the first part of it. The foundation is done. Now we got the powder foundation here. And I love it. Okay. So, what do you think? So far, so good, right? We got our base down. We got the base. On an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Now, I don't have the music loud because I don't want to get shut down. And a lot of my friends who do these videos, you know, they play all this background music, you know. And unfortunately, you get your asses shut down because I guess you're not supposed to be playing public music or something. I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, I don't want to do anything to get shut down. Okay, so the next thing I'm doing is underneath my eyes. Again, I'm putting this to help, you know, brighten my eyes up because they're so dark, right? So here we go. You know, it's interesting because how many blind people do you know who put on makeup, right? Well, I'm the only one I know who's blind and who can put on makeup. And it's interesting because I have a few friends who are totally blind. And it's interesting that some of them don't wear makeup at all, you know? I just happen to be one that does. It's kind of funny. And I think some of the friends that are blind, I think they have their family put on their makeup so that they can look nice. But as for me, I'm a loner chick. I like to do everything myself. Okay, so I put the eyes underneath, and that's good. Now we're going to start with a little blush and some color around my skin because we need a little color. So, okay, this is one of my little brushes that I use. Unfortunately, all my brushes got stolen, and I had a really bad time last year. But this year, I got a new caregiver, and a new caregiver that loves me to pieces, and I love her to pieces. And she's a really good person. And thank you, God, for sending me somebody that is not going to rip me off. You know what I'm saying? This girl is so good, and I love her. And she cleans the way I like my house to be cleaned, because I'm very, very picky about how my house gets clean. And you wouldn't think that so much. But being a blind chick, dude, I love the smell of bleach. It's freaking hilarious. I love the smell of bleach, and I love the smell of a clean house. I do not like a dirty house. I'm a very clean freak. Anyway, okay, so we're going to start with some colors here and accent my look a little bit. Okay, today's not a day for a lot of makeup. I'm just going to put the blush and, see, it's already looking a little more lively, right? Hi. Hi, everybody. No. Alrighty, so this is what we do. This is what the blind chick does. The blind chick. Okay, okay, now, the next phase, wait. Um, hold on. Hey, how's that look, folks? Looking better, right? Every day it's a new step and a new beginning. Okay, so now, alrighty here. I need to work on the eyebrows, right? Um, this is the hardest part of doing my makeup, believe it or not. And I know a lot of women have trouble doing their eyebrows. And the eyebrows have become such a big attention grabber these days. It's like if you don't do your eyebrows, people notice. If you do your eyebrows, people notice. It's hilarious. Anyway, I have always struggled with this part, and I'm going to struggle again. But let's not be negative before we're positive, right? So, another question I've been asked is, how do I know what brushes to use? Interesting question, right? I know because when I watch what the girls do when they put on their makeup, I try to look up the brushes they use. Another thing is that some brushes come with some of the makeup stuff, so you know that it goes with that certain item. So that ain't bad. Here we go. So right now, I have this brush for my eyebrows, and I like to use it. It's a really nice brush, but I have to be careful. And then, let me see. So that, and then I got this one. So I use, I get them all loaded up here, and then I put them on. So let's see. This is what I do. And it's hard to see because why? I'm the blind chick. So forgive me as I swoop in here and try and make amends of my mess. Nice. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I did that one. See how we're just starting to poop it out, poop it out, poop it out. Yeah. See, so this one is more, try to get it in here, and okay. It's just hard. All right, here we go. Okay, not bad, right? Okay, we got a little bit of that going on. See that? Holla. Crazy broad. Okay, so you know what, girls? I am just like everybody else, I want to look pretty too, I want to look nice, and I want to be able to put on my face like every other person and show like, hey, I'm somebody too, Just because I'm blind doesn't mean I got to look ugly. So, Papa, I love that about you. You were so funny. Just because you blind doesn't mean you's got to be ugly. Who kind of says that stuff? I think that was hilarious. You know what? And that man gave me confidence. He gave me confidence that I never had. I never had that sense of confidence the way he shared it with me. That man was like amazing in my life. He taught me to be confident. You know what he told me? Don't focus on what's in front of you as far as being blind. You're not blind, you're just partially sighted. Him not even being my real dad, he always made me focus on myself. He always made me think about, hey, you're not blind. I love that. I will always cherish that. So, here we go. I'm just edging it up, trying to make it neat, and it's not easy. I mean, you women who can see, you women who can see still have problems doing this. So imagine what it's like for me, the blind chick. Okay, so what do you think, folks? One eyebrow. Not bad, right? Hey. Hey. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm doing that. We got that going on. I love it. Thank you for being with me, you guys. You know what? Anyway, let me tell you a little more about myself and my story. Um, I had to move to Hawaii because I needed to stay well. And my mom, I don't know if people believe in the spirit world, but my mother came to my boyfriend and told him, "You need to get her to Hawaii, and you need to get her there fast because she will die here in California." And it was interesting because when he woke up that morning, he told me the story. He's like, "I had this woman come to me in my sleep, and she's calling me mijito and telling me to get you to Hawaii and da 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 da," and I tripped out. I knew that was my mother, of course, because who else calls anyone mijito? Mijito. That was my mother's thing. She always called everybody mijito or mijita, you know. But she loved everybody and she was good to everybody. And she used to love to help the homeless, and she'd always make Thanksgiving dinners and, feed the homeless in her own backyard, And she'd cook up like maybe 8 turkeys, and have a big, vast food and bunch of, stuff for these people. And God blessed her very much because she always helped the homeless. Always. And I always loved that about her. And, she always knew how to give back and how to help all those. And everybody used to call her Mama D. And then it went to Pimp Mama D. How can you not love that, right? Pimp Mama D. So, yeah, she was an amazing woman. Unfortunately, she's in heaven. Heaven's got themselves a wonderful angel. But, Mama, we love you and we miss you here on Earth, on this planet. But guess what? She watches us or watches over us. I know it. Look at this. This is turning out okay. Wow. Thank you guys for being patient. And I hope you guys have an enjoyable holiday season. Because I'll tell you what, I know I am. And as far as getting the gifts that I want, I got it all. I got it all. I mean, look at me. I live in Hawaii. Come on, dude. How much better can life get, man? I live in Hawaii. It's beautiful, and I wouldn't leave. I know my kids want me to go to the mainland, but you know what? I'm finding out that it's really expensive on the mainland. I mean, it's expensive here. Anywhere you go, it's expensive. But guess what? I'm established here. And it works better for me to be here. I mean, look at it. Physically, I can't do a lot of stuff, like I used to back in the day. But now that I have this lifestyle that I've created here in Hawaii, I can't just let it go. I'd love to have my children come out here and visit. But that's going to take a little time and a little money. But check it out. We'll all work together. Wow, you guys. Wow, I did it. Look at that. Yes. All right. Wow, this is the best they've turned out in a long time. All right. Ta-da! What do you think, guys? Yeah? Yeah, I know. I just got to get this teeth fixed, you know? I'll be all right. I know I will. Okay, so, we got that. And now, okay, now it's time for the top of my eyelid here. Like, you know. And, that can be with black or it can be, with the brown. But since we're keeping it soft today, yeah, I think I'm going to use the brown. I like this brush. This is a good brush. Is it this one? Yeah. This is a really good brush. Some of these brushes I get attached to, and the ones that I really was attached to were stolen just months ago. But anyway, we don't want to bring that up. Negative energy. No, no, no. So anyway, here we go. I'm trying to put on this little coat. I usually put one across my eye here. Yes. It's coming out. It's coming out. It's looking gorgeous. Oh, yeah. Feliz Navidad. This fleas on my dog. Okay. I don't know if I want this brush or this. What is the other brush that I had? I had another brush here. Here it is. Look at how little that is, right? Isn't it tiny? Can you see that? Anyway, I'm going to try this brush. But right? Okay, think about this. I want to put this here on the bottom part of my eye. And we'll pull it across. Oh, I love it. Okay. Wow, check this out. All right. I love it. Aha. At least not a lot. All right. What do you think, guys? Right? See the difference? All right. So here we go. Let's stick it on the other eyeball. I love this. This is cool. And then, alrighty. Here we go. Of my heart, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. Oh wow, this is so cool. Okay. Aha! Wow, you should see the street. People go down the street like maniacs, okay? It's a very concerning fact here because if you live in Makaha and you live in the back roads here, people ride recklessly. And they ride their mopeds, they ride their dirt bikes, they ride their mini bikes, they ride all kinds of shit. And they jam up and down this fucking streets, which scare the crap out of me. Because there's kids that play out there, you know? And these guys don't fucking watch where they're going, dude. They just fucking get on and jam. And that scares the crap out of me. These kids, one of them are going to get killed one of these days doing that shit. And I get so mad. I'm always yelling at them, stop doing that. But they don't listen. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Wow, okay, so we've got this going on here. Didn't forget about you guys. I know you're there. But I gotta tell you, it's not easy being the blind chick. It's just not easy being me. It's not easy being cheesy. Okay, so I'm almost done here. And you know what? When I go out and I put on my makeup, you know, like for going out and dancing and partying and all that, which I haven't done in years, But that's a whole different look, you know? And I do it, and I do it up good. I mean, I'm surprised that I can do it. Because some of these girls put on their makeup so artistic, man. It trips me out. They put sceneries on their eyelashes and shit. I mean, on their eyebrows and eyelids. Sorry. Like one girl I saw, she had like a scenery and it looked like a sunset on her eyelids. Oh, it was so badass. And I asked her, oh my God, did you do that? She's like, yeah. I was like, wow. She said it took a long time, but, you know, lots of practice, and she did it. I was like, wow, girl, I'm impressed, you know. Shit, that was cool. But yeah, she did her whole eyelid, and it looks so badass. You should see. I wish I would have took a picture. But if I see it again, I'll post it so you guys can see it. Okay, now, Stain Mr. Grinch. Okay, so oh wow, okay. La da da da. Yay! Okay, what do you guys think? So far, so good, right? Holla for that dollar. I really appreciate you guys being here with me. I know it was a long trip. 30-something minutes is a long time to be putting on makeup and stuff and just talking story. And I appreciate you guys just listening and giving me an ear. I appreciate that. I had a blast sitting here and talking with you guys. And I'm going to be finishing up my makeup now. And then we'll be ending this video. So, here is my, as they say, ending. Okay. Oh my. Okay, so hold on. Let me finish my look here. And the other side. Oh yeah. Okay, so let me see. I might have to put back on Little Christmas. Zoe. Alrighty. Here we are. Alright. I like it, and I think it works out fine. What do you girls think? Tell me. And, right? So, turn the camera around. Sorry, guys. Anyway, what do you think? I just got to put on the mascara, right? Holla. Then we'll be okay. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry, I don't mean to move you around like that. Okay, so, pretty much this is pretty much everything. I was going to put some of this on, but this is more detail, you know, and I'm okay with that. As for now, I think we did good. I'd like to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. I really had a good time showing you guys how the blind chick puts on her makeup. It's been pretty fun. You know, I always get asked how I put on my makeup, and so finally I gotten to this point where I said, you know what, I'm just going to show them how I do it, you know, because it's going to be easier that way. And it did. It was easier, and I thank you guys for hanging out with me and watching me do this. It is quite a learning experience for me also, just so you know. I'm just putting my stuff away. it's always going to be a learning experience for me, because to me, living and learning are the most valuable points in our life, you know. Um, I'm always wanting to learn. I always want to fill my brain with as much information as possible. That's just me. I am just a crazy weirdo. And I can't help it. It's just fun to be fulfilled with information, you know? Um, and I don't know. I just never get enough information. But I just look at it like this, you know? We are so here today and gone tomorrow that we need to really focus on our lives, people. What do we like? What makes us happy? What makes us tick, you know? Things like that. I'm totally into that. What makes you tick? And what makes you happy? And, oh my goodness. And how much of your happiness can you live with? Those are good questions, right? Okay, so answer those questions if you possibly can. And I would love that. You know, I love when my questions get answered. Anyway, I'm doing these eyelashes here, and they're turning out okay. Anyway, here we go. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Got a little dot on there. Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, people. I think I did it. I think we are complete. What do you think? Hold on. Let me just finish up this last little tidbit. All right. Look at us. How's that? I feel like a person now. Imagine that. So now I just got to do my hair a little bit. You know, comb it and wash it out, comb it, whatever. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me. And that's how the blind chick puts on her makeup. Shaka, people. Thank you. Peace.